Okay, here we go. Today we're going to talk about why many business owners never scale past the owner. The hidden ceiling, I can't talk today. The hidden ceiling most owners build for themselves. Now raise your hand if you feel like you are doing everything. How do we stop doing that? We're going to talk about it today because I will tell you one of my biggest struggles was this. Okay, you want a 7-figure business, but you still want to approve every email, answer every message, create every graphic, make every decision. I see it all the time. And it never ends the way you hope it does. And I've been there. And I am a recovering, let's call it control freak. And it has changed my life, letting go. Okay? Most businesses don't stop growing because the owner can figure it all out. The owner can never do enough to keep pushing forward past a certain point. You just can't. You're going to burn out. You only are going to be able to scale when you can let go. You have to just refuse to stop doing everything. You're not the bottleneck. We hear this all the time. I'm the bottleneck of my business. You're not the bottleneck. You're the literal ceiling. You are the reason that you are not growing. And I see this every single day with clients because they have such a tight grip because they're so scared. Me too. I was there. Gripping so tight to everything because you're so scared to lose this thing that you've built. But you actually suffocate it by doing that. You get yourself into the deepest pit you've ever felt in your entire life and you suffocate your business. Hustle works great at first. It's required. That startup phase, you have to do it. Bootstrap and just go for it. You have to wear all the hats. It's not wrong. It's required. Because every single hat you wear in the beginning is teaching you about your business. And that knowledge builds. You have to be the CEO, the marketer, the designer, the customer service person, the accountant, the copywriter. You have to do it all. But then you have to stop doing it all. Hustling always is a trap that will destroy your business. Systems are how you scale. When your calendar is full, your business is capped. Okay? So, if you have a full calendar, these are some ways you can know, other than looking at your calendar and literally seeing that it's full. Things you can do, you can look at your life and see if you're the issue. You're constantly feeling overwhelmed. You feel like somebody's always waiting for a response from you. You're having incredibly slow growth, or you're having stalled growth. You never get time off. You feel indispensable. If any of those feel like it's resonating with you, you don't have a growth problem. You have a delegation problem. I'm just going to say this as gently as I can and with as much love in my heart as I can. You are the problem. Your business cannot grow faster than your calendar when your calendar is already full. So what do? You delegate. And it is hard. I know. And have I delegated to the wrong people before? 100%. So I get it. It's not about somebody's capability. It's about the identity that you have become your business. And you're so scared of what it means to not hold that so tightly. You're afraid of losing quality because no one will do it as good as you. You're afraid of losing control because you know what all needs to happen. You are a perfectionist because it's not worth doing if it's not done right. And your identity of being needed in your business is proof that you matter to your business. Because otherwise, what if it could succeed without you? I had to learn the difference between being involved and being the only one that could do it. Hiring, training, and letting people own their own outcomes was very hard. I'm not saying this is an easy journey. It's not. I still struggle with it sometimes. But being needed is not the same as necessary. In order to scale, you have to create systems. Scale does not come from hustle. That's startup. Scale involves systems. So how do you even begin to get this stuff off your plate? Like, you're hearing me, it's resonating. You're like, okay, you're right. I have to do something, but I don't know how. You're going to document every single repeatable task that you do throughout the day. You're going to create an SOP. That's a standard operating procedure. My vote is to record it. I cannot talk today. I love using Loom. It is great because you can record your screen, you can walk through it. It will transcribe an SOP for you. It is magic. I recommend doing that. And then you put it into Google Docs or something so that it's all together. You want to do it step by step, teaching somebody as if they've never seen this before, so that you literally can hand this off to anyone and they can implement it because it is so broken down. And then you're going to hire and train somebody. You are going to onboard them with intention. You are going to let people know the outcome expected from what you are asking them to do. And then if it doesn't get done right, you're going to go back to your SOPs and you're going to correct the system, not just the person. Yes, during training, we have to correct the person as well. But what we have found is that anytime somebody is not quite getting it, a lot of times it's how we're delivering the information. Yes, you're going to have team members that don't work out. It just is what it is. But always make sure that you are not the problem. That's always my number one go-to. If there's an issue with the team member, immediately, I'm the problem. So let me figure out, what am I doing in this? Correct what I'm doing. If the problem persists, now it's the team member, right? And then you're going to hold these people accountable. You're going to set clear expectations. You're going to build in check-ins. You're going to create feedback loops so that you're able to check in with them without checking in with them. You're going to create a system. If something only lives in your head, it cannot live inside of your business. Documentation is not bureaucracy. It's the foundation of freedom. And I feel like we all get started in business because we're like, oh, I want time freedom. I want freedom for this, freedom for that. And then you find yourself trapped and there is no freedom. And you're like, what am I doing? And then you get out of it and then you're working for somebody else. And that's not what you want. So how to make this work? By having systems. If you disappear tomorrow, if you just like literally could not get out of bed tomorrow, what task inside of your business would only exist in your head? Could your business survive for one day without you in it? If not, you need to start there. Simple, repeatable task that somebody else can take off your plate. So, this was a short one because honestly, I can give you a ton of information, but this comes from action. There is no change without action here. So, write down just one task, one little task this week that you only allow yourself to do. And then ask yourself, does it actually have to be me? It is okay if something goes out into the world that is not quite on brand, or that has a typo, or that wouldn't be how you did it. It's okay. And even the biggest brands do this. And do we notice as consumers? No. Will your customer, client notice? Probably not. And if they did, oh well. You're a human with a human team. So see what you can do. Can you take off approvals with service providers? Can you train a team member to do one task that frees up 30 minutes of your time? You have to find a way to get your life back because creativity, which is your job as a founder, vision casting, which is your job as a founder, seeing how you get to that next level of success is your job as a founder. None of that can happen if you do not have the space and the time to breathe and to let your brain do its job. So stop giving yourself a task and a calendar full of these little tiny things that somebody else can do for you. And instead, see how you can get to that next level. If you need help with anything, we are always here. You can reach out to us on Instagram. If you want a marketing audit, reach out to us through our website. We have done for you and done with you services, or we can just do a free marketing audit and you can figure it out yourself. I don't care. I just want you to get to that next level of success, whatever it takes, whatever it means for you. So I love you so much. Talk to you soon.